You know that sinking feeling when you think you've outrun your demons, only for them to show up at your new front door, disguised as a friendly neighbor? That's what hit Sarah and me hard about 8 months back. We'd spent over a decade and a half as federal prosecutors in the heart of New York City, battling everything from white-collar scams to organized crime rings that left scars on our souls and our family. Sarah started out defending folks, but she flipped to the prosecution side with me, chasing down crooks who'd steal millions or worse. I'd zero in on those slick financial frauds, and together, we'd stared down enough threats in courtrooms to fill a lifetime. The toll was brutal, late nights poring over evidence, constant paranoia from retaliation. Our kids Lily, our 9-year-old with her nagging anxiety from all the chaos, and Ethan, 7, haunted by nightmares of bad guys, breaking in had suffered too much. Remember that botched raid on our old place? Federal agents hit the wrong address, terrifying everyone. Or the Rossi case, where we took down a ruthless mob family for racketeering, and Hit's 3 witnesses vanished suspiciously, and we got death threats that shoved us into temporary protection. That's why we bolted to this sleepy suburb in San Diego, California, craving normalcy. Barbecues, school runs, waves crashing nearby. It was all families, seniors, and 9-to-5ers who waved hello but kept their distance. No drama beyond the odd parking squabble. Perfect, right? Wrong. Enter Rebecca Sinclair, knocking with a smile that screamed fake from a mile away. She introduced herself as the HOA president, shoving a hefty packet at us. Mandatory membership for community harmony and home values. Monthly dues, $250. Rules thicker than a legal brief down to fence heights and holiday lights. Penalties climbing to $600 for infractions. Sarah and I exchanged glances. We'd seen enough power plays in our careers. Thanks, but we'll pass, I said politely. We're good with just being decent neighbors. Her grin twitched, eyes narrowing like a shark sensing blood. And get this, she already knew too much. Our names, the kids' ages, even hints about our New York gigs. Government work, huh? Must involve travel. When are you away? Red flags waved wildly. Lily peeked from the stairs later. Why'd she ask about your job, Dad? She knew my name. Even Ethan piped up. She wanted to know what games we play. Creepy. Sarah spotted a worn sticker on her bag from Whitaker Law Group, the firm tied to thugs we'd crushed in court. My gut twisted. This wasn't random. That night, we dug in like old times. Sarah cross-checked files. Rebecca was Michael Donovan's lawyer in a $3 million embezzlement bust I'd led 3 years prior. She'd hidden assets offshore, coached him to perjure himself. Ironclad proof got him 10 years, and her disbarred forever. No wonder the hate in her stare. This HOA push. Pure cover for vengeance. She'd stalked our move for months, snagged the presidency on a tough standards platform, mapped our routines, even the kids' school bus stops. Fines hit like clockwork. $300 for a non-compliant mailbox identical to everyone else's. Letters dripping legalese. Per local ordinances, rectify or face escalating sanctions. Sarah whispered, this phrasing it's from our old briefs. We cataloged it all, but Rebecca ramped up, poisoning the well. She told old Mrs. Thompson next door that federal types draw revenge seekers, endangering grandkids. Mark Reynolds, the vet across the way, heard we'd bring surveillance drones spying on vets. Karen Patel, the hard-working single mom opposite, fretted over plunging property values from shady government ties. Suddenly, no invites for Lily's birthday. Ethan got shunned at playgrounds. Kids whispered, can't play with Fed, kids too risky. Anonymous school complaints labeled us disruptive. Lily's anxiety spiked, tears at dinner. Why do they hate us? Ethan's nightmares returned, lashing out in class. It got darker. Texts at 2 a.m. I know about the Rossi clan. Why you fled New York? Their pals would love your address. Chill sealed files, but she'd unearthed it all. Property hits followed. Tires slashed, garden uprooted, cameras tampered. Notes. Next won't be rubber. She impersonated city inspectors, forging docs demanding HOA join or $7,000 fines. Called child services with bogus neglect, claimed social workers grilling us while kids hid upstairs. High stakes. She contacted old foes, hinting at messages for the prosecutors who'd wrecked lives. Hired lowlifes for drive-bys, growling threats. Accidents happen to stubborn families. We built our case meticulously. Photos, recordings, neighbor affidavits. But the strain? Brutal. Sarah and I argued in whispers. Work suffered. Kids wilted, Lily withdrawn, Ethan defiant. Climax hit when Sarah stormed her door. I know who you are, Rebecca. She erupted. You nuked my career, my life. Donovan was framed, you liars. Screaming for the block to hear, confessing the plot. Then, her Hail Mary. 911 call. Sobbing, we're assaulting a city official. Officer Ramirez rolled up, expecting petty beef. Rebecca thrust fake badges. Arrest them, I am enforcement. But we flashed real creds, dumped our dossier, forgeries, threats, vandalism logs. Her facade crumbled. They're fakes. Corrupt feds. She bolted 50 feet before wheezing against her car. Cuffs clicked. Impersonation, fraud, stalking. Neighbors gawked, apologies flowing. Mrs. Thompson. She said you'd bring danger. She was the danger. Mark. I bought her surveillance lies. Karen. Sorry for freezing out your kids. HOA. Axed that night. Playdates surged. Community knit tighter, real watch groups, not witch hunts. Rebecca got 8 months behind bars, hefty fines, restitution, banishment to another state. Her jail note. Not done. I know your secrets. Bluff? Maybe. But we thrived. Garden blooming, kids laughing with pals, Lily's fears easing, Ethan's spark back. Professionally, we crafted anti-harassment seminars for lawyers. Lesson: document relentlessly, truth unites. Bullies with briefs are still bullies. Karma hits harder with evidence. What if Rebecca was right? Were we the real villains for destroying lives in court? Or does revenge justify terrorizing innocents? Would you fight back legally, or go rogue? Drop your hot takes below, smash that like if justice thrills you, and subscribe for more real-life twists.